Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. I want to give all praise, all glory, all honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rekaha Kodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. 11 peace and salutations to you hopeful elect brothers out here pushing the truth across the four corners of the globe. And to you sincere sisters that are watching, I want to say shalom, as well as the Israelite foreigners that look like unto the other nations. I want to say shalom to you as well. I'm the brother Ashkaya from the Indianapolis camp. I'm coming today. I'm going into the lesson of really Jake don't even know really what's going on. They don't know. He don't know if his enemy is. All right. He don't know who to trust and who he can't trust. And at this point, right now, all our trust should be in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, that's it. All right, that's why everything that we have should lie in Him. All right, that's why help coming from. You know, it come from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Like I was saying, Jake don't even know the state of how bad this world really is. You know, the brother Kai was talking in our little chat, and he brought out a beautiful point, which is kind of inspired this lesson. All right, but Jake just don't know how bad it really is out here. All right, they don't know, all right, that the air quality that we're breathing is jacked up. All right, taking a normal breath is not really taking a normal breath. All right, to get how much oxygen you're supposed to get in from when you breathe, you have to take a deep breath. You know, and that's how much oxygen you're supposed to get in when you just breathing normal. That's how bad the air quality is. They don't know how bad, all right, the water is. All right, that they don't know that their food is actually being poisoned for the most part. Some do, but for the most part, none of them know. They don't know how bad this world really is. The matter of fact, they don't even know they have an enemy. All right, but we have an enemy, and he's pressing the issue daily. All right, to keep you in subjection. All right, really to take you out. All right, that's the end goal, is to take you out of here, man. All right, because they want to so-called reclaim the earth that has already been given to them. All right, but the Lord is going to take it back through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. He's going to come back and overthrow, all right, this current rulership, all right, and set up a righteous rulership, starting with Yahweh Shai, King David, and on down to us, hopefully elect brothers out here pushing this truth, man, that's really sincerely want to be men of the Lord. May the Lord be with you all. I'm just going to get a few precepts, all right, because you got to know that there's an enemy out here, and you got to know that he wants to take you out. All right, so I'm gonna go to Psalms. Well, matter of fact, I'll start in Micah. It's Micah chapter 5. I'm gonna start at verse 5. It said, "Trust ye not in a friend, put ye not confidence in a guide. Keep the doors of thy mouth from her that lieth in thy bosom. For the son dishonoreth the father, and the daughter riseth up against the mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's enemies are the men of his own house." All right, so that's where you start. All right, if people are not like-minded, your family members are not like-minded, all right, they don't put your Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai first. All right, they're an enemy to you. I don't care how you want to put it. In the end, they're more than likely going to give you up. All right, now you have some that are kind of straight up. All right, but for the most part, these people are going to give you up. Your wives that you currently have, all right, when she hit the fan, she's going to leave. All right, your children, they're going to turn their back on you, man. If they're not locked into this truth, all right, they're going to be fearful of their enemy. All right, because it's going to come. All right, he's going to come down with great wrath because he has but a short time. That's Revelation 12 and 12. All right, so when he comes down with that, you know, come down real hard, a lot of these people are going to give you up. You know, so your enemies is going to be in your household. Even now, your most of our wives talk back, you know, things of that nature. It's just best not to even have a woman down there. But if she's, you know, good to dwell with, you know, so be it. That's a good thing, you know. But, you know, she's decent. She don't, you know, give me a lip. But I still, hear the brothers sometimes talk, hey man, if it was me, I ain't gonna say, I ain't putting up with that. All right, we too late in the game to be putting up with a mouthy woman. All right, it says, verse 7 said, therefore I will look unto the Lord, and I will wait for the power of my salvation. My power will hear me. All right, so that's what we look for help. Is how about you have shy? All right, not in your wives, not in your children, not in your aunties, uncles, your friends, and your co-workers. Man, you look into your how about you have shy. That's who you put your trust in. All right, not saying you got a wife and a spouse that you don't listen to her. Sometimes they make good points and they have some insight on things. All right, but for the most part, you put your trust in your how about you have shy. All right, because you got to look at it. Satan can get on anybody and have them turn on you just like that. If they're not part of the elect, they will turn on you, man, at any given moment. All right, they work for this Satan. They don't work for you. All right, we work for you. How about you, man? Shy. All right, so our man frame is different. All right, so we move different. All right, and we know who our enemies are because the scriptures laid it out for us. It's gonna be some in your household. Oh, I always say it's the elect against the world. Because these people are going to come at us real hard, man. All right? But you got to trust in the Lord, and he will. And let me repeat, he will deliver you out of those times, man. You got to have faith. You got to really believe. You got to believe in it all. This is a time of faith that we're living, going into, man. It said, rejoice not. Verse 8, it said, rejoice not against me, O my enemy. When I fall, I shall arise, and when I sit in darkness, the Lord shall be a light unto me. All right? So the Lord is going to be our light. He's going to lift us up. All right? Because things are going to get bad. He's going to bring us out of all right, that's about to happen. He's going to deliver us from all of our enemies. All right? But like I said, these people don't even know that they have an enemy. And they're putting their trust in him. As you can see, they're putting their trust in government. They're putting their trust in these 2/3. They're trusting each other, man. Like Satan won't jump on them. We're in a world, man, where everybody hates the nation of Israel. There's 17 nations, all right, 18 nations on the earth currently. All right, all 17 nations hate the nation of Israel, man. And they've all had their hand in your demise. But you still want to trust them, man. Still want to give them a chance. I'm not giving them shit, man. Verse 9, it says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. All right. And what's the light, man? The scriptures, man. He's going to bring us, he's going to put his scriptures, all right, and let us live according to the scriptures, man. That's the light. In this dark world, the scriptures is the light, all right, in the dark room. When everybody's around, you have to reflect back on this word. That's where the understanding, the wisdom and knowledge and how to maneuver comes from, man. All right, knowing who your enemy is comes from what? The word. Unless you know that, hey, all these nations hate you, man. They're all an enemy unto you. And they all look down on you. They all despise you. Look at it, man. As you can see, the Captain Kirkland, that situation. It was done by their own kind, and they found a way to put Jake in it. They will find a way to put Jake in it every time, man. So you have to really know who you messing with, man. You messing with the ultimate devil right now. And he's going to come down with, I don't know how it's going to happen, but he's going to come down and he's just not going to give a damn no more. He's just going to come down with straight wrath. You see what's happening overseas? People are trying to overthrow governments. Now they're saying, hey, you're going to take this digital ID, or you ain't going to be a part of society anymore. What you think that's coming? What you think is about to happen, man? That's going to come to Babylon the Great as well. And they're going to push it real hard. All right? It might work over there. So everybody's going to get duped. Oh, it's working over there. It's working over there. Let's bring it here. Let's make the whole world do it. It's going to be like that, man. I'm just speaking as a man. But I can see something like that happening. Where it worked in one country. So now everybody's going to want to do what's working over there. They don't know that they're being set up, all right, to come against Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Hey, man, F them all, man. Israelites are scattered throughout the whole earth, though, man. So, oh, man, it's going to get ugly out here. Verse 10, it said, Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, Where is the Lord thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as a mire in the streets. All right? So, hey, man, the Lord, all right, is going to reveal everything. All these things that are hid still, the Lord is going to let it be all the way revealed. All right, we're going to, hey, you Israelites, you're going to know who you're dealing with in the near future. All right, because he ain't really all the way out there like that. He's out there if you're paying attention. As men of the Lord, we paying attention. We know he out there. But he's going to let the world know that he's the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. And Eve is right next to him, man. She running right neck and neck with Esau, man. She love him to death, man. And I can't wait till all this humbling happens, man. The Lord has started going to humble Eve, man. I'm going to go to Psalms, chapter 109. This is Psalms 109. I'm going to start at verse, I'm going to start at verse 2. It says, For the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are open against me. They have spoken against me with a lying tongue. All right. So as you can see, they're speaking against the Israelites. They're putting us in situations that we're not in. Like I was just saying, the Captain Kirkland thing. All right. Well, they found a way to tie us in. We had nothing to do with it. But they made us part of it, man. They've been lying on us, man, for generations. Like all these different lying statistics saying that we commit the most crime, which is a lie. Yes, we commit most crime with each other. All right, but we don't commit the most crime in the world. Are you Idumeans? Y'all the one. You tiny tops. Y'all commit the most crimes. Genocides on the face of the earth. Not the nation of Israel, man. It says, verse 3 says, They compassed me about also with words of hatred and fought against me without a cause. All right, because we haven't done anything to you all, man. All right, that's why you starting to see what Jake is now starting to say. Hey, why y'all putting us in everything, man? We sitting back chilling. Why y'all keep putting us in everything? All right, because that's that perpetual hatred that they have for you. All right, so they're lying on you so when they come down on you, they have to these peoples, they have a cause to do so, man. This is why we're doing it. So they're lying and then they're setting traps, all right, for you to fall into, man. Putting drugs in your neighborhood, guns in your neighborhood. All right, giving you the worst of everything. They even know about mixing fabrics. And man, bro, we're dealing with a devil that is on all sides trying to punish you, man. From every angle that he possibly can, he's trying to punish you. All right. Verse 4 said, For my love, they are my adversaries, but I give myself unto prayer, and they have rewarded me evil for good and hatred for my love. All right. A prime example of that is Gad. All right. Gad showed them how to form, how to migrate, a migration. What did they do to Gad, man? You got to be a wicked person to kill all the buffalo so somebody can't eat. Broke every treaty, giving them smallpox blankets. Then the list goes on. I'm just putting this, man, they had endless atrocities against the nation of Israel, man. And yet and still, you people don't even know who your enemy is. You still want to join hands with them. The scripture said, you're going to join hand in hand, though you join hand in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. That's roughly paraphrasing, man. So they're still going to get it. But guess what? By you joining hand with them, you're going to get destroyed too. You're going to get some of the same judgments as Esau. Because guess what? You Israelites, your wickedness has surpassed the wicked, man. You out here just doing wickedly, man. Just, oh, man. The scripture say you are of your father, the devil, and the works of your father he shall do. All right? And you're falling right into that trap, man. You know? But they hate you, man. They do this all because of the hatred that they have for you. And you still want to show them love. No way, man. I pray the Lord deliver us, the men of the Lord, every day. I pray curses on Babylon the Great every day. May he destroy this place, man. Tired of it, man. Oh, man. Way too much. I'm going to go to, I'm going to close this out and I'm going to go to Sirach. Chapter 12. I'm going to start at verse 10. It says, never trust thine enemy. And first thing first, man, you got to know who your enemy is. All right? And according to the scriptures, it's every nation. All right? It's, like I said earlier, it's 18 nations. That's including the nation of Israel. All 17 nations, all right, have hatred. And then you got 2/3 of our own nation that hate us, man. All right? But guess what, man? We're going to overcome through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, verse 10 again, it said, never trust thine enemy, for like iron rusted, so is his wickedness. All right, and we know what makes rust, what makes or brings rust is oxygen. That's what makes metal rust. It's not water. All right. So all that rust is going to come as long as there's oxygen in the air. All right. It said, though he humbled himself and go crouching, yet take heed, good heed, and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not altogether been wiped away. All right. So no matter how you try to say he's okay, we got to be okay with it. No, man, he's not going to ever be okay with you, man. That rust is going to come back every time. His ways or his wickedness is going to come out every time. I don't care how he pretend to be nice, how his voice is high pitched, and he's looking at you and shake your head with that crooked ass fucked up smile because he wants something out of you. You people are falling for the hook, line, and sinker, though. When the scriptures telling you never trust thine enemy. Even the ones in your household. You can't give no trust to no woman like that, man. Because she'll give you up for a drop of a dime. It's only a few real women, elect women out here, man, as far as I can see. You know? It says, set him, verse 12, it said, set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at the right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. All right. So the Lord is telling you, look, man, no matter what's going on, no matter how you look at it, you can't trust this devil, man. You cannot trust him, man. All right. That's it. Ain't no in between, ain't no gray area. The Lord is saying don't trust him. He ain't saying, well, you can trust him if he give you $1. All right, or you could trust him, all right, if he give you food stamps. All right, you could trust him if he give you a welfare check. You could trust him if he give you a job. He said never trust him, man. All right, we know how to maneuver through the society, all right, because the scriptures tell us that. Scriptures say what? Use the world, don't abuse the world. Abuse it, man. So you living in this world, you gotta, use the things that you gotta use to get where you need to get to live in this place. All right. But you don't get too comfortable, man, where you just dependent on this place, man, because all this is about to be wiped out. All right. The Lord is going to come back with thermonuclear fire and these chariots, these high concentrated beams of the chariot, and they're going to destroy and wreak havoc on this place, man. And America's going to be totally annihilated. All right, verse 13 says, who would pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts? All right, so the Lord saying, look, I told you. So when things get bad, don't look at me. And that's what people want to blame Yahweh Shem Yahushai, all right, for what's going on. Hey, man, look, we were disobedient. The Lord told us, hey, if we made a vow to the Lord, all right, and we broke it, all right, and guess what happened? That's why we're in this place. Don't blame Yahweh Shem Yahushai for your fuck-ups, man. And James, he said, he doesn't tempt any man. The man is tempted what? By his own lust. That's when he goes off. That's when he sins. And sin what? Brings death. All right? It says, verse 14, so one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? All right? So the Lord is not going to have a sympathy for you, man. Know your enemy. Know who you're dealing with. All right? By all means, all right? You got to know what's going on in this world. All right? So I'm going to close this out. The Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, and I want to give all praise going on to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Kodash. Shalom.